US President Donald Trump has once again underlined his personal friendship with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Both nations have reopened trade talks for the first time since steep US tariffs were imposed on Indian goods. Even as Washington maintains pressure over New Delhi's purchase of Russian oil, US President Donald Trump stressed that his ties with PM Modi remain strong. At a joint press conference with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, Trump pointed to their recent birthday call as a sign of continued engagement. On Tuesday, Trump called Prime Minister Narendra Modi to wish him on his 75th birthday. Both leaders later posted warm messages on social media describing each other as friends and pledging to take the India-US Comprehensive Global Partnership to new heights. Despite this, Trump defended steep tariffs imposed on New Delhi over its continued purchase of Russian oil. Washington has doubled duties on Indian goods to 50%, with an extra 25% specifically linked to energy imports from Moscow.
Very simply, if the price of oil comes down, Putin's going to drop out. He's going to have no choice. He's going to drop out of that war. And when I found out that the European nations were buying oil from Russia, and as you know, I'm very close to India. I'm very close to the Prime Minister of India. I spoke to him the other day, wished him a happy birthday. We have a very good relationship. He put out a beautiful statement too. But I said, I sanctioned them. China is paying a very large tariff right now to the United States. But I'm willing to do other things, but not when the people that I'm fighting for are buying oil from Russia. If the oil price comes down, very simply, Russia will settle. And the oil price is way down. We got it way down. We're drilling and we produce more oil than anybody else in the world. We're doing a lot. But I was disappointed to see that. And the Prime Minister was disappointed to see that. And it wasn't him. It was other countries. And you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't. That's not playing fair with the United States. And we can't have that.
Trump contrasted India's oil imports with Europe's continued energy purchases from Russia, which he claimed undermine efforts to isolate Moscow. He argued that lower oil prices would pressure the Kremlin to step back from the war in Ukraine. Still, both Washington and New Delhi have resumed trade talks this week for the first time since tariffs were raised. Officials described the discussion as positive, with the aim of narrowing differences and moving closer to a deal. The two leaders earlier set a goal of more than doubling bilateral trade to $500 billion by 2030, covering key areas such as defense, energy, and technology. Despite the tariff dispute, both sides signal they are committed to deepening the partnership. We will continue following how this unfolds and bring you the latest. Stay tuned to Moneycontrol for more global updates. Thank you for watching.